right, so we are backstage at Pointfest, and I wish there was a way that you guys could see the Pointfest interviews that I've done in the past to know that I do not say this to every band, because this is like the thing you say to every band. I am so excited to see you guys today. Like, you are the band that I have been looking forward to since we announced the show. It is Thrice joining us backstage at Pointfest. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. The first thing that I wanted to ask is about Record Store Day. It was a couple weeks ago. You guys released that fantastic 7-inch Sea Change for Record Store Day. You can get it on iTunes as well. That song is fantastic. How do songs like that not end up making the record? I know that it's probably a fit thing a lot of times, but just as a fan of the band, I go, this is really great. Why would this not be included as well?
Yeah, we kind of have that with, I think, all our B-sides. People are like, oh, I love that. Why didn't it make it? And for us, we don't write a ton of songs anyway. Like, we don't write 30 songs and whittle it down. We're like really critical as we're going, and so we only write barely enough for the record, and then sometimes we'll clip it for, I think this time it might have been time's sake, wanting to fit it all on one vinyl and not have to split it to two, stuff like that. So, and it's nice to have a B-side to do something special with.
Sure, because you guys do get asked for like B-sides in different countries and things like that, where you kind of need filler for singles and things, right?
Yeah, and
filler is the wrong word. I'm sorry. I realize how offensive that could be. Right.
Yeah, so it's nice to have, and it's something fun. I mean, we recorded that, a 1.5 years ago now almost, and now it just gets to get out there, so it's fun. Yeah,
the album has been out a while. One thing, as a lot of us get older, one of the things that I have a real tough time doing is leaving home. I'm a homebody for the most part, but I went to ACL last year in Austin, was gone for 4 days. By day number 2, I was FaceTiming with the kids like all the time. I can't stand missing them. You guys have really kind of put the clamp down on the touring as far as you're out for about 3 weeks at a time, and then you go home. Is that, that is a comfort level thing for you guys? When did you guys decide to do that? And I guess it's a way to keep you fresh and to get to see everybody, I assume.
Yeah, I think it does keep us fresh, and actually appreciating, like, we're on tour playing shows for a bunch of people, and that's awesome. And so 3 weeks you start getting like, okay, and you can go past it, but it gets long. But also, yeah, mostly we did it for just sustainability, for seeing our loved ones at home. And we took a break and came back, and we're like, let's think about how to do this differently to make it more sustainable and life-giving. And so as much as we can dictate it, that's what we're trying to do. We're doing like a month coming up, so we can't really, if we're working with another band or opening for a band, we obviously don't have a ton of say. So, yeah. But as far as we can plan it, that's kind of what we're shooting for.
Well, you guys are doing that Rise Against Deftones tour. There's no part of that sucks in the least.
No, it's gonna be awesome.
Both of those bands are just so great, and they're consistently always good. We put you guys in that vein as well. This is a very I know that this is a question that you've been asked a million times before, and I'm sorry to do this, but you guys do the quiet, loud, melodic thing so incredibly well and beautifully. Where did that sort of inspiration come from? Was there a particular band or bands that kind of led you in that direction? And again, I'm sorry, but I just want to know for myself.
It's a great question. I don't know. I think we appreciate a bunch of different styles of music and try to incorporate that in what we do, whether it's mellow stuff or super heavy stuff, and kind of having that juxtaposition between big and small, heavy and quiet. Just adds a level of excitement to our music, I think. And as far as bands that do that we appreciate, Deftones for sure.
Yeah, there's bands that do, but I don't feel like it's like we're drawing from a specific spot there. And I think as we go, we're drawing from different bands who are
sure
maybe doing that.
It's something we've learned to appreciate over the years too. When we were younger, it was just like fast, loud, and just balls to the wall.
Don't repeat anything.
Don't repeat any parts ever. But you just kind of gain an appreciation for bringing back a cool riff or a cool chorus, or we always talk about dynamics when we're writing, and trying to make the most of that. So
I think the thing that we've gotten better at in the past couple records is dynamics in even playing or not playing. Given, you know, I don't have to play guitar right now. Like, I don't have to play something. I can not play something for a minute.
Right.
And that sounds good.
Yeah, I actually just started doing like a little talk radio thing, and one of the hardest things to learn is that you don't have to be speaking at every single second. That like letting some, you know, little breath there, but it's, you know, when you're first starting to do it, you're like, whoa, that sounds really, really funny. You know, you think you're supposed to be filling all that time.
Yeah.
So, guys, we just cannot thank you enough for being here today. I'm so thrilled to have you here and to have you a part of the show. And then, you know, unfortunately with Korn going down and everybody's kind of stepping up, and we're really excited about the day today. And we couldn't thank you enough for being here.
Thank you so much for having
Yes.
us.
And if you have not seen the video for Hurricane, the next single from the latest effort from Thrice, you've got it. It's beautiful. Continuation of Black Honey.
Yeah, we got
Kind
the
of.
same
Yeah.
kid in there, and yeah, some of the themes are going through.
Will there be more?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
sure.
possible.
It would be cool. I guess it's kind of up to the label and the life of the record, I guess.
Timing wise, it might not make sense just because Hurricane will
Yeah.
go for a bit, and then we're working on writing new stuff now, so should have a new record out next year.
Very good. Well, we hope to see you again. Ladies and gentlemen at Pointfest, it's Thrice. Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Thanks,
you guys.
Thank you.